It just keeps falling. All of it. Everything I put in, it's gone. Why won't it stop? I can't do this! No! Damn it! Oh God. It just keeps falling. All of it. Everything I put in, it's gone. Why won't it stop? I can't do this! No!
Trump tweets this and the market is green again? Let's look at the charts. Look at these charts, guys. It's Monday morning and everything is green again. Every single thing is green again. Let me remind you, Trump announced on Friday a 100% tariff on China, which absolutely crashed the crypto market. XRP fell 50%. Now, 48 hours later, Trump tweets this: "Don't worry about China. It will all be fine." This man is a serious market manipulator. Everyone was bearish on Friday. Everyone was ready to sell their crypto. Everyone was ready to walk away. And I told you all that I would wait until Monday to see what would happen. But this happened Sunday into Monday. This is insane. At this point, it's obvious that Trump and his friends used this moment in time to buy a ton of crypto, to stock up. Now, a lot of you were also writing to me that you couldn't even put in your orders were not going through. The same was happening to me. This is market manipulation at its finest. I even tweeted this: the biggest scam isn't crypto. The biggest scam is the government quietly accumulating for years while telling the public crypto is a scam. And it's garnered a ton of comments. Do you think people realize how much governments are quietly investing, or are they still blindly skeptical? What do you think? Are people buying crypto now, or are they still skeptical when it comes to crypto? Let me know in the comments.
Yesterday, the crypto market lost $19 billion in one day. The biggest crash ever. And even if you don't understand crypto, this one is very important for you. Let me explain. So here's what went down. Over $19 billion worth of crypto bets got liquidated in 24 hours. Leverage positions got crushed. Prices plunged, panic spread. And this is now being called the worst single day, wipeout in crypto history. Why did this happen? Because markets got shocked, not by just some random drops, but by a big policy bombshell from the United States. Now, it all started when Trump announced a 100% tariff, on Chinese imports, especially softwares, and critical techs. The announcement rattled, global markets. Suddenly, every investor realized, risk is high. Trade war, tension is real. Global supply chains could crack. Crypto, being a high-risk speculative market, was one of the first to feel the blow. Now, here's where the leverage trading, enters the story. Now, leverage is when you borrow money to multiply your position. Say you believe, Bitcoin will go, up. So you borrow extra capital to boost your gain. But if Bitcoin drops, you don't just lose your capital. You owe the borrowed portion. Many traders were on high leverage. When prices went down, margin calls and forced liquidation kicked in automatically from exchanges. So their positions were liquidated, meaning their holdings were sold, at a loss to repay borrowed money. That's how small losses turned into huge wipeouts. So imagine price starts dropping because of tariff shock. That's equals to many leverage traders, get hit. Then automatic sell orders flood the market. Then more drops, then more liquidations, and automatically crash spiral. As the cascades continue, crypto prices nosedived. Bitcoin dropped sharply, Ethereum too, and many other altcoins got smoked. Exchanges themselves struggled. Some had technical issues, delays in executing orders, system strains, making things even worse. For example, Binance pledged to compensate users who lost out due to platform glitches during the crash. Now, let me put this into everyday term. Imagine you run a business, and you borrow money to double your production because you believe demand will rise. But suddenly, cost jumps, or demand collapse. You can't sell enough to cover your borrowed costs. You are forced to sell your inventory at a loss to pay back the loan. That's exactly what happened in crypto. People borrowed money, which is leverage, expecting the price to rise. And when the shock came, they had to sell fast. And the act of selling created more pressure, on prices. Now, this crash is a harsh lesson. Crypto is fragile when people gamble with borrowed money. Yes, policy decisions like tariffs can shake markets you never thought were linked. Yes, even the biggest gains vanished in seconds under leverage. But here's the nuance, not all is doom. For those who were careful, not over leveraged, this might be a chance to buy good assets at lower price. For those learning, this is a wake-up call. Don't bet with borrowed money you can't afford to lose. The crash shows how markets are interconnected. A US trade policy can collapse a crypto trade in Nigeria or elsewhere. So I leave you with this question. When you hear about crypto gains, ask yourself, was that with borrowed money? And when things go bad, can I still survive the loss? Because in a volatile market, principle matters more than profits. This is Mr. Abdul Reacts.
Guys, what the fuck?
Hello fam, how are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you so much for your love and your support. I do appreciate. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I don't take it for granted. And if you're watching me for the first time, feel free to be part of our family. This is a YouTube family, so just feel free to be part of us by just subscribing. Turn on that notification bell so anytime I upload a new video, you will always be notified. Road to 5,000 subscribers, So we have seen what has happened to traders. On 10th, there was a crypto market crash and a lot of traders have got lost. A lot of them have made very big losses, and it's so sad, you see. So, and in other news, I just saw that we have lost like almost 2,000 traders. Those are a lot of traders. 2,000 is a big number, because maybe you are not expecting this. They just say that there was going to be a very big crash that has never happened, and maybe you are not ready. It was going to happen on this day, on Sunday. So it's so sad. You are very eager that you are going to make profits. You're going to sell your bitcoins and make profits, and this just happened. So it's really sad. But I don't think if even if had to happen, you had to take your life. It's so sad. It's a sad situation, but you didn't have to take your life. So if you don't know, and maybe if you don't understand what I'm talking about, let's continue watching this video till the end. Then you can come back with more comments. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and I will really appreciate. If you are also a trader, kindly let's know your experience and how you felt on that day. Or if you're on a safer side, let's also know. So let's watch, then come back with more comments.
Just happened. Over 2,000 crypto traders, all because of a crypto market crash. Even a famous crypto investor was found, in his Lamborghini Urus. That's because the biggest crash just happened in crypto, even bigger than when COVID was around. The thing here is that crypto is not that serious, guys. You cannot let numbers on a screen define your worth. Take a break, because everything those people just went through is not worth it. Even Solana went from $237 all the way down to $168. XRP holders, they were down 70%. Imagine seeing your entire net worth down 70%. Well, the entire crypto market market got destroyed today. It was actually the largest single-day liquidation event in history. Bigger than COVID, Luna, FTX. Interestingly, a brand new wallet opened a large Bitcoin short just 30 minutes before the announcement of tariffs. They ended up cooking over 88 million in profit and then taking that profit out. Brings me back to this post that predicted
6 minutes to 2 a.m. in Kenya, and I just had to do this story before going to bed, because what do you mean about $280 billion wiped off the crypto market in the last 24 hours? The whole market is red. Bitcoin falling by about 10%, XRP 32%, Solana 20%. And this, of course, comes after that announcement by Donald Trump that his government was going to slap China with 100% tariffs on all their exports to the United States. Now, the market is sort of rebounding right now. Bitcoin has hit 113K. Remember, it had fallen to below 108K. And yeah, it's sort of going to plateau right now, but it's also interesting that this is coming at a time when gold has just hit its highest value, you know, ever at $4K. So quite interesting. How has this affected you as an investor? Are you selling? Are you buying? Some people are saying, you know, the market is about to be bullish again. But kuna watu wanasema, let's be careful. What do you guys think? What's next for the market?
See this man who says that you're in your 40s and you have put all your efforts, or let's say all your money into crypto, and this just had to happen and you had to lose up to 70% of your money. 70%. Do you know how bigger that number is? 70%. That's a lot of money. And in total, we have seen that in 24 hours, cryptocurrency, they have lost 19 billion USD. Do you know how much that is? 19 billion in 24 hours. This is the biggest ever crash that has market crash that has ever happened in cryptocurrency history. So it's also bad. It's bad seeing people crying, they have lost their money, seeing people breaking their laptops, their gadgets, that they have lost their, you can just imagine the anger. You put there all your efforts, all your savings, and then up to 70%. What will you do? What will you do? You know, and I can see a lot of people, they are blaming all about politics, you know, all about Trump, just because Trump, he put 100% tariffs on China. So if you are importing anything from China, that is it for you. That is it for you. So you can imagine 100% tariffs, 100%, not even 50, 100. So you can see where this thing maybe came from. You don't know if this was just a plan. Did someone saw this coming? It was really, really bad. You know, they just say that yes, there was going to be a market crash, but people are not expecting it on this Sunday. They were not expecting it that soon. Imagine you just waking up, your normal day, doing your normal business, you know, because a lot of people, they depend on it. Yeah, a lot of people are good on it or in it. Yes, let's say that. So you just wake up, it's a normal day for you, and things just go like that. You lose 70% of your money. What will you do? What will you do? And you have saved there thousands. It's so bad. A lot of thousands. It's really, really bad seeing such things. And you know, it's going to affect the market, the economy so bad. Yeah. So when this happens, it's not going to affect only traders. It's also going to affect the economy. But he has said that maybe by 1st of November, they are going to make things work and everything will be okay. Yeah, so we really don't know where the future of crypto is going to. So kindly, if you are into trading, let's know, how was it for you? Yeah, how was it for you? Are you on a safer side, or were you caught on that bad trap, yeah, on this 10. So let me know what your thoughts are, how you feel about this video in the comment section, and let's have a conversation. Let me know, who do you think is to be blamed? Do you think that it is just about the market, or do you think it's Donald Trump to be blamed for what he did by putting 100% tariffs on China? What do you think? Do you think that these are political thing? What do you think? I'll really love to hear from you and also learn from you. You know, it's good when you have an idea, you share, we share. It's really good. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section and let's have a conversation. So that was it from me. I hope also to hear from you, and I'll see you in my next video. Kindly, before I go, give this video a like so that we can reach as many people as possible. Don't forget to share at least with your family, with your friends. Tell them about this and let's grow together, you know. And also subscribe if you have not. So bye. I'll see you in my next video.